Hello everyone, this is Weathermiss, and today, the long-awaited moment, at least for some people, is Hardcore Minecraft, first episode of Season 2. So, for those of you that don't know what Hardcore Minecraft is, basically it's a regular survival game of Minecraft, except when you die, you're done, you lose your stuff, it's over. So, Season 1 didn't quite end as well as I'd hoped, so we're starting again with Season 2, with better graphics and hopefully better skills, and then maybe we'll make it to the end. I at least want to make it to the dragon, fight him. That is gonna be already know it's gonna be interesting, because I've never been able to fight the dragon without dying at least once, so we'll see how this goes. We're on the create new world page right now, just to show you guys that I am creating a new hardcore world and that I'm not doing anything specific with it. I'm just naming it Hardcore Season 2 with the game mode Hardcore. For more world options, there's no seed that I'm putting into this world. Generate structures is on, and the world type is default. Not doing anything special with that. No cheats, no chest. So those are the settings. Let's go ahead and create it. See where we start off. Alright, the world is starting to load in. Let's look around a little bit as it's loading. Alright, so good news is there's horses around. That's fun. And lots of trees. That's also good. A village. Oh my god, perfect start. This is wonderful. Love the villages. Food galore, first of all. And second of all, just a structure to live in, which is also really nice. Cows, sheep, wow, I have it made here. This is great. I'm really excited for this season. It's gonna go very well, I believe, given this set of circumstances and where I spawned in. So, where do I even start? Let's go ahead and first make a bed, because that's gonna be very important to do first, so that way we can sleep the night away. And I'm gonna have to take you, sheepy sheep. Take your wool. I'm sorry, I don't have shears, so you're just gonna have to deal with that. Okay, let's get these other sheep here. And so, usually I will walk around and explore to find a place to kind of make home first, because I like to see what resources are around. But honestly, we're probably not gonna explore now, because I've already found a great place that I want to stay. This is where I'm gonna end up staying, honestly. There's food, I don't need to go away. There's a horse that I can use for travel. Everything that I need is here. So, sorry if it's boring and that I'm not really going anywhere, but I want to find the most successful place to have the highest success rate, and so that seems to be this place right now. Oh, a pony. How cute. I think they're so smart and so adorable. Look at his daddy or mom. I don't know. I can't tell. Let's just go ahead and make a bed and place it in one of these homes. We'll go ahead and claim one of these. Is there a crafting? Sometimes they have crafting tables inside the houses, so I don't have to worry about making them myself. I might just have to anyway. I don't see. I'm probably going to have to make them myself, which is cool. Ooh, leather. I also don't see a forge, or like, basically it's like it's a little house, but it has like iron bars and it has furnaces. And sometimes there are chests within there, but I don't see one of those here, so they do not have one. It doesn't look like. Get rid of that daisy. I don't want it. Don't pick it up. Let's go ahead and grab this wood so I can make a crafting table. And doesn't matter what kind of wood, all wood makes crafting tables. And then I also need the wood for the bed. I forgot about that piece. I need to get all of this tree. Okay, perfect. Alrighty, so let's just go ahead and claim one of these houses, put our crafting table in it, and then that will be our home base. So I like the big ones, so we'll go in this one. And this is going to be our home. Hi, dude. Alright, let's go ahead and create all of these. all of these. Oh, I should have saved some for charcoal. Whoopsie, that's okay. Crafting table. There's one torch in here. Oh, bed. That's what I needed. Is this gonna create a bed still? No? They all have to be the same color now? That is so dumb. I kind of wish it was all just one red freaking bed like it used to be. Okay, so, it was actually funny because when I created a hardcore, not really hardcore, I guess just a world to test to make sure that the quality of the video and everything, all that good information, seriously chicken, was going to be a good quality. And when I tested, I created a new world. It was just like a test world. Well, it turned out that when I spawned into that world, I literally spawned on an island. And it was just surrounded by water. I maybe had like 4 trees, which I guess is a good start for something like this. But I was like, I can't imagine what it would be like if I had to do a hardcore Minecraft game on a world where I have an island and a few trees, and that's about it. Like, there were very few spots of grass, so I had very limited seed, and there was no animals, so no meat. And so you can imagine that all of my food source had to come from chances of apples falling from the tree, which are very small, as well as growing plants. And like, just thinking, like, if the first night, like, what if I couldn't get the island, like, the island was big enough to be annoying, to where, like, if you needed to light it up, you needed to have quite a few torches, like, probably at least 20. And so it's kind of like, well, if I needed to light it up, I wouldn't be able to light up the whole entire island in time before nighttime. And then also, like, just walking around and doing stuff, I wouldn't be able to create food in time either, because I had to wait for everything to grow. So it was an interesting thought process that was going on in my head. Like, okay, I'm really glad that I don't have to do survival on this, and it was just a video quality test. But I was a little nervous about what would happen when I spawned into this world. So needless to say, I'm pretty happy that we got so fortunate with having the village, having the village here, having all the resources, and then the only thing that I really need at this point is a freaking piece of wool that matches the other 2 colors so I can make a bed. Like, seriously, I just need... Ooh, let's get the black one, because I want a black bed. Okay, give me your wool, please, please, please. I would say, though, if I were to start hardcore on an island, like just in the middle of nowhere with very few trees and resources, I think it'd be pretty interesting to see how that would turn out. I'd be a little bit worried more so about monsters spawning, like monsters spawning in the water, coming after me, a skeleton shooting arrows, because God, skeletons are the worst. So that would be a huge concern, but overall I think it'd be interesting to test my Minecraft abilities to see if I would be able to survive on something like that. Part of me thinks that, it wouldn't be that bad, but when there's so many things you have to consider, like doing the very first day before the first night, there's a lot of stuff you have to take care of. So I thought that, I'm kind of fortunate in that I don't really have to worry about that right now, and that I have all this stuff. So yes, okay, I have a bed. Now, let's just put this here. Now, like some of you may already know, since hardcore you die and you don't come back, there really isn't a point to having a bed to save, because you don't actually need to save your progress. It's or set a spawn point rather. It's more of just to have to pass the night, because the less night, the less monsters. And so I just literally only have a bed, so that way I don't have to worry about coming out at night, having monsters spawning, and things like that. So that's the only reason why I have a bed. Because it is hardcore mode, I also don't like to have a ton of chests with a ton of things in them. I don't store away all my valuables, because if they're stored away, like diamonds for example, if they're stored away, it really doesn't matter, because if I die I lose them anyway. So literally the only reason why I have a chest is to declutter my inventory. Like, that's where I'll put everything that I don't really need, such as, I don't know, like feathers and things like that that I don't typically use all of the time. Ugh, did I get stuck in the door, villager? Okay, so let's go ahead and create some tools. Mostly a pickaxe. Let's create a sword as well, so we can defend ourselves. Let's create, I don't really need a hoe, they already have all that plowed, but let's also create a shovel and a axe, because I'm going to be cutting down more trees once it's daylight. Okay, so now, is it almost nighttime? Oh, I still have some time. Where's the sun? Oh crap, it's almost nighttime. I need to harvest some cobblestone. I don't want to take from these houses, but I kind of need to. I'm just going to take some of these edge pieces, where villagers can still go in them if they want to hide. So it's really not going to hurt them any, but I just need it to make a furnace. I'll fix it later. I just need this right now, because I need to eat. And I want to cook my things before I eat them, like my potatoes. Alright, I have enough cobble to make a furnace. It is literally almost nighttime. I need to literally go back home and get ready to sleep. Let's create this. Cobble. Make a furnace. I don't have any. Ooh, I can do this. Bada bing, bada boom. To make my charcoal. And once we have the charcoal, I'm going to make a couple torches. That way I can light up at least my home. Go to sleep. And then wake up and go about our day the next day. Which I think is just mostly going to get a lay of the land. You know, do whatever. Don't really know what I'm doing at this point. It's kind of just experiment. See what happens. Let's place this here. And place this here. Alright, let's sleep. Avoid monsters. I don't want zombies attacking my villagers. I need them for later. Let's put this in here. Let's go ahead and put some potatoes in the furnace. Cook them up. And time to go chop down some more trees. Because I need charcoal right now. I need a fuel source. So that's where we're going. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to throw that out. Need it. I'm probably not going to go digging until next episode. Until, like, I can maybe find a good spot to start doing that. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. But for now, I think I'm just going to attempt to get established in the village and call it a home. So getting a solid food source and all of that before I start digging and things like that. So I want to cook all of my meats that I have, make sure my health is full and ready to go. And by that point, I think we'd be in a really good spot to start mining, but I don't think that's going to be until next episode. So right now it's just kind of getting used to everything. What's in here? Oh, this is just nothing. Not what I want, not the building of a village that I want, but that's okay. Any village is good for me, as long as there's food and villagers and all that jazz. Ooh, it made all my potatoes, yay! Okay, let's do this, and bam, put those in there. Nom nom on some potatoes. And get that food source, regen that 1 health heart that I lost. And cook up some more charcoal to cook up the meat. Take that. I don't really know how much one of these woods can make for charcoal. I kind of just throw in some stuff there and go with it. So let's go ahead and put this in here. Cook up that. And not too concerned about planting any saplings that I have or planting any of the wheat or food because it's all right here. That was another thing that I was thinking too when I spawned on that island. It was like, okay, if I have very little trees, which means I have to plant every single freaking sapling that I have and every single seed that I have. And getting started on that island would have just been probably a nightmare. I mean, like, you'd have to wait for your food, which means you can't really run or jump anywhere because you're going to use your energy. And it was just thinking about it, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm really glad I didn't start somewhere like that. So let's go ahead and cook up our mutton, cook up our chicken, and then let's go ahead and also make a, I don't have enough wood for a chest. Now I do. Barely. We'll do that. Make a chest so I can throw in some of the stuff that I don't need, like this and that. I don't really need that either. Don't need that right now. I'll need it more so when I create like my books and things for my enchantment table. But for now, I think what I need to focus on getting next is more wood and more charcoal, because I have one torch and I need lots more torches. And that's my main focus. I'm also out of wood, and so I really, really need that as well. I feel like wood is the main base resource that you need for everything. You need it for crafting your tools, which is very, very important, and then crafting a ton of other items that you'll need throughout your adventures. So I definitely want more of that. So let's go ahead and go over here, get some of this wood from these trees. Good thing there's a lot of trees around because we can just go wherever. Be careful to watch out for creepers too, because they definitely sneak up on you sometimes. Don't want them blowing up in my face. You can also look around and see if there's like big holes in the ground, because I personally, when I go digging, or like mining and stuff, I like to start where there's already a hole in the ground and then go from there, explore down, see if there's anything it has to offer. Especially because in those you really find some good sources of coal in most cases. And because I really hate digging, I'm like a lazy miner in that I really just want to follow the way of the mine system. I don't want to do any digging on my own. I hate strip mining with a passion. It's just so boring. I just want to follow the way of the mine. So that's what I like to try and find. I like to try to find holes in the ground that already are set and established, like mines and stuff, and go with it. There is something big over there, and it's not rendered in quite at all. Like, I have to get a little bit closer, but it looks like trees and maybe a mountain. Can't really tell. But we can do some more exploring later. But for now, let's go ahead and get in here. Let's create some more charcoal for sure. I don't really know what this ratio is, but we'll go with that. Sure, whatever. Save some wood for me. Save whatever wood's left over for me as well. Make some charcoal to keep in the furnace, and then make some charcoal to keep in my inventory for torches. So let's cook that up. And that's probably going to be about it for today. So for the next episode, we're probably going to go out and explore a little bit more. We're also going to maybe, hopefully, find our place where we're going to start digging and mining, because I really want to get started on that sooner rather than later. Last season, things tended to go by pretty slowly as far as, like, just getting places or progress, I should say. Like, I think it took, I don't know, it was a 30 episode series, and it took quite a while just to even get to the nether. And so I kind of want to avoid that this time and just make sure that I can go through this as quickly as possible without dying. So that's where we're going to leave it for now. But for next time, try to find our mine system and maybe explore a little bit more. We don't have to worry about searching for animals. We already have all that. We're good to go. So thank you guys for watching this first episode of Minecraft Hardcore Season 2, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!